man, so you can't tell. It's actually pretty windy. All last night. Looks like I dropped off in, in the evening, so I just pitched my tent underneath the overpass. It was windy. There's one other guy there, so I didn't want to do a whole lot of talking, make pot noise. All the switchbacks, tons and tons of them. All right, now that the wind has calmed down, I'll probably talk a little more. So, last night I got dropped off from my personal trail angel, and I took like 3 zeros. 1, to wait out the weather, and 2, because my blisters were quite bad. But I rested up, got new socks, so they have a blister proof guarantee, so I'll put that to the test for the next 2,600 miles if I can. And yeah, so last night was so windy. I ended up pitching under the overpass at Scissors Crossing, and it took me about 10 times longer, and I'm not even exaggerating, about 10 times longer to set my tent up last night than normal because of the wind. But I actually slept very well, even though the wind was just blasting all night. Now, not saying that it was a restful night's sleep, but I slept well. I don't know if that makes sense, because it doesn't make sense if you think about it, but it makes sense to me. Now, I was also kind of quiet because this morning there was another person under the overpass. I didn't want to disturb them. But yeah, got up around 6 this morning. Well, yeah. And I got all my stuff set up and I left just around sunrise. So now it's about a 13-mile hike to the next water cache, and it's all switchbacks. Lots and lots of switchbacks today. But yeah, so from what I understand, Chicken Wing, my buddy that I was hiking with before my zeros, he pushed on ahead. And as of yesterday, he was at around mile 100 and something. And I don't know where Tree Trunks and Samson are. I think they said that they were going to start today again too after the storms. So maybe they're somewhere around. Yeah, we'll see. There's our view. Just came from over there. Now to go that way. So, after miles of switchbacks, things start to look alike, But one thing that never, ever starts to look alike to me is a gate. Yeah. It's a gate day. All right, that's a terrible pun. It's a great day. Wow, this one is very... There we go. All right, goodbye. Goodbye, Mr. Gate. Oh, man. Oh. Now, on to water eventually. Another maybe 5 miles-ish, maybe less. I haven't looked. I'm afraid to look. You know, the more you look at how many miles is left, the more discouraged you get. Because then you're like, oh man, I only traveled like a quarter mile since I looked last. It's a bad habit to get into. That's why you have to measure distance by gates and lizards. The lizard count is at 127, by the way. So, just so you know, I'm still keeping count. So for a couple minutes here, I'm taking a break under the yew tree. Yeah, I really don't, not a whole lot for shade out here. I think he's trying to tell me something. What is your wisdom, Mr. Crow? Fascinating. All right, this one's got a bush in front of it. And cactus. Oh. Okay. But it still couldn't stop me. Nice little sign. Very neat. What's it trying to tell me? 90? There's no way. No way I've gone 90 miles. I guess I'll just have to go 10 more miles and find out. Well, there it is. Scared me so much. I think I scared him too. Hey buddy, I want nothing to do with you. Go back away some. You know, I heard that some rattlesnakes aren't using the rattles anymore because hunters are, you know, using that to their advantage and killing them. And so the ones that aren't using their rattles and are surviving. And, well, I'm just really glad this one isn't one of those. I'm glad this guy uses his rattle and not his teeth. Oh, man. So, I don't know what to do. We're at a bit of an impasse. He doesn't seem to want to move, and I gotta get by him. Well, you know, all day too. It's one of those things that's like, you think, I don't want to deal with a rattlesnake. And now there's a rattlesnake. Well, he's pretty though. I don't know. There you go. Yeah, he's a looker. Pretty big too. Definitely not a baby. Pissed off, and now I'm like, I just want to get by you, dude. I want to to go to the water. Crikey, I think he's leaving. Yes. Look at the size of that butte. Oh, he's so shimmery. So deadly. Truly something I have nothing to do with up close. If you look just behind that rock, you can see his tail. He still hasn't left. I know he doesn't have ears and he can't hear me. I don't know why I'm whispering, but it might be for dramatic effect. If I get bit, you're my witness. I want nothing to do with this guy. Okay. We've done it. Oh boy. I hope that's the only rattlesnake friend I make. Because you know, I'm all about making friends. But I'm not especially fond of snakes. So after that little endeavor, I figure I'd like to go see some flowers. If anybody's missing a dancing Austrian woman, she might be around here singing "The Fields Are Alive," the sound of music. I just hope that nobody brings out the maracas. Now this is my favorite gate because it was guarded. I earned this gate. Nice little water cache by a trail angel. It's a little far down the road from the campsite, about a quarter of a mile, but there's a lot of water, so that's good.